So, Oga Frank, what do you think is the reason behind the high divorce rate, and also the reason behind having a lot of single girls for UK?
Lot of single girls in UK, especially blacks.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly, I don't know if I should say subconsciously or mindset of our women. I'll call it retaliation.
Okay. Retaliation.
Retaliation.
Yeah.
Unknowingly to the ladies. Retaliation in the sense that many of our single ladies, they are not happy seeing another lady in her husband's house. So what they do, after they find themselves in that situation that, oh, I'm not a divorcee, instead of them to nurse their wound and find a way to reactivate themselves back to life, they want to do the same thing other single ladies have did to her by tapping into another lady that is just married, come to London. Like, I mean, for example, I believe in the quote that said that men marry for love, women marry for circumstances or money. The reason is that before a man decides to marry a woman, trust me, the man loves the woman.
Yes.
But many women don't love the man, but because the man lives well and is rich, he will marry.
He married the man. Yeah.
So based on that, we that live here in the Western world, like people like, I live in UK, I live in Germany, Munich to be precise. I lived in Munich for 11 years. I moved in UK in 2000. So, which means I have lived enough year here in the Western world that I've known so many things. So, but the problem we the Africans and men are facing here is that you go to Africa, you see this beautiful African queen that you love. You want to marry her, not because of what she have, not because of she's the most beautiful, but in your eyes she's the most beautiful. You marry her, you bring her to the West. The first year she's here, she's humble, the same way you met her in Africa. She's respectful, which is what man needs from a woman. Because for me, I will tell you for myself, I don't need the love from a woman.
Why?
If I need the love, I can get it anywhere. Any woman can tell you I love you. But what you cannot get everywhere is respect.
True.
So all I need from a woman, me for one, is respect. Keep the love. But because I know when you love me, I mean when you respect me, that love will be there.
It will come, yes.
So the issue now is that most of it, when you marry the wife coming here, first year she's fine, second year she's fine. But the moment she gets involved with other single ladies, those ladies are not happy with her.
Either proper single or divorcees.
Divorcees. Mostly divorcees. The single ones are mainly the divorcees. They are not happy to see another woman in her husband's house. So what they do is, first and foremost, they become your very close friend. They'll be advising you well. Oh, treat your husband well. Your husband don't come, your children don't come. They'll be very good. That goodness will continue till they become your family friend. Introduce them to your family, your children, your husband self. After she will now know that she have captured you very well, just one day, because then the married woman will have confidence to tell her quarrels, argument.
But the
moment you start to tell the woman, after they make a phone call, what happened? Oh, my dear, my husband was giving me some, then she will start not to engineer her. The husband, did he know you are in the West? This is not, let him know that this is not Africa. Let him know this is not Africa. You see, my house, it was my husband that was there, but when he started to mess up, we went to court. The court gave me the house. That house worth 500,000. Our African woman head will spark. She will take a calculator and take 500,000 pounds. How much in naira? In her mind, if I have that money, my problem is sorted. I can marry any man of my choice. So before you know it, the next thing now, when the husband talk one, she talk two. Because she knows she can call police in a second, police will be there. And if any argument come, the next thing they do, they pick call police. Police will come, lead the man out of the house. She will become single. Other single lady will be happy with her at that time.
She don't join the league.
She don't join the league. And she will not know. They'll be taking her to parties, nightclubs. You'll see guys popping champagnes. Those that are pop champagne in nightclub, I run nightclub in UK. I run clubs. And we know our guys. Those that pop champagne, what they want is just beneath your belt. Because most of them, they may look young, but most of them have their own wife at home. Or some of them have like baby
mamas, yes.
Up to 4, 5, 6 of them. I have one who have really 11 children from 11 women.
Chineke.
Yes. And in my very close friend, it's in Nigeria. So you find out that they don't, when they pop that champagne, if you don't go, you eat, drink the champagne, have fun, they put it in the best hotel, catch groove. That will last for few hours, few years. Then he will leave you and follow another woman. Another man will come. By the time I have gone around about 10 men, and those 10 men are not interested in keeping you or living in house with you, then the next thing you turn around, you now find out, oh, I'm alone. So what do I do? Out of the anger, she will not advise herself to readjust or repent and find a way to get herself back in order. The only thing she will think, if she see any other lady in the husband's house,
She will do the same.
she will do the same thing others have done to her, to that same lady. So when that lady too become what she is, she will do the same thing. So that is why I find out that. Because by the time you leave your man in UK here, there's so much loneliness here. If your man stay in the house for 1 month, 2 months, you want to go out there and catch groove. And when you go out there and start to catch groove, he will see other divorcees. He'll be sleeping with them. Before you know it, but most of us that have gone through that experience don't want to go back to Africa to marry again.
Because I don't notice it, even for US, generally the West, people always complain that the worst mistake is to come back to Nigeria and pick a wife.
Yes.
No, we'll cut and start from part 2.
So by the time you
So do you feel it is a wrong thing for a man to come back to Africa to pick a wife, or to find here and pick a wife?
Honestly, if he can find here in the West, do that. If you, I've passed through all the stages. I married a white lady for 12 years. I married a Norwegian, and we have 2 kids before she passed away in 2007. Even when I married, everybody knew her. It's in media because I was into sports agency, football to be precise. So she used to come to Nigeria with me. And we met in school when I was schooling in Holland. We became friends. The friend she will marry, we have 2 kids. You understand? But then I later went to Nigeria and married.
Why?
When she died, I went to Nigeria and married.
But if you advise other people not to marry from Nigeria, but you marry from
But
Nigeria.
then, I'm here in London. Am I with my wife?
Okay, you're not. Oh, your wife is not even here. Because you are avoiding...
No, not that I'm avoiding. There's still that issue of marrying a woman from Nigeria. There's still that issue, which I don't want to open up here. Personal distance. And there's still, not that she's not here because I don't want her to be here. No. She's not here because of that same issue of going to Nigeria thinking you're getting it. You're marrying a lady that will respect you. But then when any of the ladies come here, the narrative is different.
Wow.
So I would advise guys, if you really want a wife, it's not bad, but look for the girl that are married. Some of them are well trained.
Yes.
Their parents are living together. Look for the one that parents are living together. If you're lucky to see the one that their parents are living together and that the girl in question
Level-headed.
is level-headed, if you marry her, you will not regret. Because the father must have gone through whatever you want to go through and the father can caution her not to.
Caution her.
But if you marry from Nigeria, the father, only what the father knows is send me money. So far the girl is sending her money. You as a son-in-law, no matter what you say, it doesn't count for the father-in-law.
Wow. So